all packed up, moving. Didn't sleep in the shelter last night. There was a couple in there, Oliver and Jelly Bean. They were already sleeping by the time we rolled in, plus it was really buggy out. So we decided to roll over to the tenting area where the coolest ridge runner ever, I think his name was Grandpa or something like that. Anyway, he had a fire going to keep the bugs away. Good stuff, good times. Kind of a late night. Went to bed early. Gonna do only 13.5 today to a shelter. Puts us close to Pine Grove tomorrow. Originally I was gonna bypass the town because it's so far away, but we're hoping to get a hitch in. I wanna go to the dollar store. I wanna go to McDonald's. Oh, is that? Yeah, there's a white place. Here we go. I'm getting a head start on everybody because they're a lot faster than me. Pennsylvania rocks. Good thing I don't have to hike over that. I bet they're going to redirect this AT over into all these rocks soon. A little 9 o'clock road walk. Some old school history right here. But for real, alternate dry route, you know that doesn't sound like me. I'm all about these white blazes. Beaver dams ahead, water crossing. Well, let's see how bad it is today. Alternate route. Unless the trail's officially closed. I'm going through it. And it appears to be that we are coming up on it. Oh yeah. Well, I'll be taking my socks off, so at least keep them dry. Put my shoes back on, because I don't have my super duper camp shoes anymore. So it doesn't look that bad. Well, that's the trail, and you know I'm going through it. I'll get right back at you. 9:15. What I did is I threw my dirty socks on from yesterday. They actually don't feel too bad, but I figured I should at least have socks on for this. This is the trail. Oh, this water stinks. I might have to wash my shoes after this. Oh. Just hiking the trail, y'all. Ooh, got a nice little bridge here. I bet they never knew how handy this would eventually come in. I would have been swimming. Man, if this beaver dam breaks, I'm going for a ride. Whew. Nice little root scramble. Actually, I think I should. All right, that wasn't too bad. Dry ground ahead. Just a little beaver hiking. Quarter to 11, just trying to dry out. Dope little camp spot directly off the AT. And when I roll out of here, that's no-bo. Feet are dried out. As I was chilling, the rest of the crew came through. So, I just decided that I'm not gonna take a chance on missing miles. Told him I might see him later, might not. It's 11.4 to the town road, where it's also another 4 miles away from town. So, if I have to walk that whole thing, I don't even know if I'll get there by closing time. You know? I don't know. I think it's around noon right now. .4 isn't so bad. I do have another climb coming up. Small climb and then a good one. From there, I think it's easy sailing for a while, but all that talk of McDonald's has me thinking I'm probably gonna want to make that trip into town. Plus a Dollar General. Hopefully I can get rid of some of these Quest bars, because I don't think I can eat any more of them, and I'm carrying a lot of them. It'd be nice to actually get rid of some weight. Oh, I could destroy a McDonald's right now. I just entered park boundaries. No camping through here. This is where my water source is coming up though. Well, watch out now. Trail maintenance coming through. Nice gentleman pulled over, let me pass. You know, I got the smell of fresh cut gas. Craving for McDonald's. I don't want to get going too fast or too hard because I know I have kind of a rough day if I'm going to try to push for that. I don't know, there's a big climb. We'll see how I feel after the big climb and go from there. All watered up from this little source. Good to go. Ready for the bulk of the day. Toughest climb. Longest stretch of water. $20 Quest bars that you don't want. Just little things. But oh, I would like to get to a McDonald's. Apparently there's this thing called the McNasty that I never knew about, where you get a double cheeseburger and a McChicken, and you put the McChicken in between the two patties and eat the sandwich that way. Even that really cool ridge runner granddaddy was trying to be real last night, and I love how he said most. Otherwise I probably would have said something back, but what he ended up saying was most of the people around this area at this time are gonna have to flip-flop up. Well, I'm hoping that I could be that small percentage that doesn't have to. I want to make it so bad. I'm gonna try pretty hard. I've already walked through blisters. I'll do what I have to do to try to keep going. The unplanned day off that I had actually worked out quite well. I felt really good coming out. Still feel pretty good now. Just did an 18 yesterday. Today's gonna shape up to be another, if I go all the way into town, trail wise, probably like 18, 19, but then the town miles that don't matter. If I don't get picked up for a hitch, you know, it's quite a walk into town. And then back, really. But anyway, it is what it is. 12:32, I do believe I just left Swatara State Park. So that little no camping section was quite short. Probably going to go over this bridge over here. Lickdale's only 2.3. How sick is this? Dope little cave. Hey, after the bridge, it kind of zigs around. There's a hard zag, and you're doing this for a while. Eventually I'll get to that big climb that I've been talking about. It's 4:11. I must have missed the sign for the lookout because apparently I went past it. I'm 4.4 from the road, one of the roads that go into Pine Grove. I just passed the trailhead for William Penn Shelter. Also the other way is the tenting in the spring. I don't know, I'm just going for it. It's about 5 o'clock now, 2.1 away. If I could be out on the road by 6, there's a high chance I'll get picked up. So about a half mile before the State Highway 645 or whatever it is, there was a group of people fanned out looking for something. Well, they just had a crew of like 5 what seemed to be detectives, I guess, with a canine unit come through. They're actually looking for something. I got in trouble for trying to pet the dog. I mean, I did pet the dog. Please, sir, don't pet our dog. Like, really? I don't know what's going on. Well, it's 6:02. I'm gonna try to hitch to town. See if I get lucky. They're actually looking for a person right now, doing a search and rescue with the canine unit. So there's a good chance that out of all these volunteers, once they figure out what's going on, they might be coming through and I can get a ride with them. I really don't care if I have to walk the 4 miles there and back at this point. I've been thinking about McDonald's all day. Plus, I cannot eat these Quest bars. I have to get to the dollar store for some real resupply. And then, once I'm a little more set up, I could just stay on trail for days. Got a hitch fairly easy. Now it's time to get some food. Well, the resupply costed more than I wanted it to. Good thing I didn't get too crazy at McDonald's. And I'll have some good food for the next few days. So it's all good. 8 o'clock. Back on the road. I'm gonna stick my thumb out and see if I can get a ride back to the trailhead. Well, I got a hitch in pretty easily. Hitch out, not so much. I'm about halfway back to the trailhead and I've just been walking the whole way. This kind of sucks. Well, they are still searching for that guy. I did get a hitch. I walked a good portion of the road, and where it turns on to 645, it started getting dark, started getting windy. I started getting a little nervous, and then boom, got picked up. Some people, the people who picked me up pulled over, and the people who owned the property were like, who in the hell is this? So I kind of jogged up so the people of the property saw that they were just picking up a hitchhiker. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna make the 2 miles to the shelter. I'm gonna be pulling out my headset, finding the first stealth campsite that I could find.